Welcome, Minecrafters, to Medieval Minecraft, The Quest to Knighthood, episode 17. In the last episode, we went to the Nether, and we got some quartz. The reason we needed the quartz was it's kind of a key ingredient to making a sugarcane farm, because we want to base a sugarcane farm on a daylight sensor. So there's that Nether portal right in that room right there. You can see it through the window. Today, we're going to go out, we're going to gather up a little bit of sugarcane, and rather than running all over the place and going all over the world to try to find enough sugarcane to make a few bookshelves, I don't think it'll take us less time to just find about 8 pieces of sugarcane, and then we will... What are you doing with your head in the blocks? Hey, blockhead. Hey, come over here. Give you something to eat. Okay, that's good. All right, let's get you guys fed up here. Maybe we'll make a puppy. And, hey, you're a blockhead too. What's going on? You guys like looking at the Nether portal? Well, anyway, we need 8 pieces of sugar cane. We don't really need all 8. And Mr. Pig, yes, thank you very much. We just need a little bit of pork here. So what we're going to do is travel along the edge of the river here and just look for some sugar cane. I mean, we can start out with just a couple of pieces because the farm that we're going to build is going to be fully AFC, and it'll generate basically infinite sugar cane. But if we have 8 pieces, that'll make it so that we don't have to, once we set it up, we can just let it run. Okay, here we go. Looks like we got 3 or 4 right here. Excellent. Take these out. Perfect. Boy, that was pretty easy. Right next to our little base. Fantastic. Hey, guys, stay away from the cactus. What's the matter with you guys? No jumping up and down in the cactus. Boy, look at that. Your tail is already low. Holy cow. We have to feed you in a little while. All right, guys. Help me find some sugar cane here. What do you think? Which way? Run along over here. Climb up over. Boy, it's really nice being by this river, huh? And we got multiple different kinds of biomes around here, too. And it's excellent. Got a desert biome. We've got a regular plains biome. We've seen some... Oh, look at this. We got a swamp biome right over here. Well, very close by. We've also got a jungle biome right by the other village. That'll be good for getting melons. Well, the same concept that we're going to use here to make the sugarcane farm is the exact same thing can be used to make a... well, not exactly the same, but very similar. Can be used to make a 100% fully automatic melon farm as well. Oh, I'd like to go harvest that cow. I wonder if there's going to be any slimes over here. This might be a good source of slimes. Looks kind of small, but it might work. A sheep. Hello, Mr. Sheep. How are you? Oh, wait. Don't be pushing me in the water, you guys. What's the matter with you? Yes, we'll take a little bit of mutton there. And there is some more sugar cane right there. That might be enough. It certainly looks like it's enough. 10 pieces. That's all we need. Yeah, we could go exploring for a little while, or we could just head back and get cranking on this build. What do you guys want to do? Kind of head back? All right. Let's see if we can cut the corner here. Go up over the top of this. This is where, hello, Mr. Cow. We definitely could use some steak from you and some leather. That'll help us make our books as well. Perfect. And maybe we should go harvest that other cow. Yeah. Is this another wolf here? Or is this one of ours? This is our guy. No? Hey, who is this guy? You guys want to come over here and grab the sheep? Wait a second, what's going on? That sounds like a wolf. Yeah. Well, you know, that's where your parents came from, that little biome over there, you guys. Right over there. I think that's one of your relatives. Always harvest the pigs, right? Swamp biome right here. Boy, I hope I can get some slimers out of there. That'd be great. Might end up, depending on what we find in the nether, might end up making a little slime farm as well. They're really easy to make once you've got a iron golem farm running. And we haven't explored out much over here. You can see the iron farm over there in the... Oh, look at this. A huge ravine. Wow. Wow. You know what? I'd like to explore that out, but I think it may be far enough away from our base that we're not going to get much spawning in here. What do you guys think? Hey, don't go falling in there, you guys, okay? Stay away from the edge of the ravine. Oh, this will be interesting. You think you guys can walk around here without falling in? Nope. That's terrible. Oh, no. Oh, geez, I almost killed one of my dogs. Oh, they're back. Yeah, I guess one of them fell in there and came right back out. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Pig. I'm saving my diamond sword here. 2 swipes instead of 1, right? So, was a couple episodes ago, we didn't get full up to 30 levels of enchantment, but we were able to get some reasonable enchantments on our sword and our pick. The sun's going down. So let's head inside now. Set up our inventory maybe. Hey guys, we could cook these up. A little bit of steak and some pork chops and... Oh, it looks like we're out of coal though. Well, I think I took too much coal down below. Might have to go down and get some more. Okay. Well, we better top off our health here. Make sure we got enough to eat. And then we'll just take a nap and get ready for our build. So in the morning here, we'll have a full day to go out and put this little farm together. We're going to need a lot of sand, some sandstone, maybe some glass too. Well, we got some glass. That's good. All right. Smooth sandstone, looking great. Get rid of this iron. We don't need all of that. It's always good to have an extra crafting table, so let's make that, bring that out to the site. And then I think I'm going to need a bunch of shovels because I'm going to have to collect some more sand to make a little bit more sandstone probably. Now what I'm thinking of doing is putting this thing right on the end of this little farm that's already out here. Just get that. Yeah, we'll pick those up on the way by. Perfect. Okay. So, hey, Mr. Bunny, what are you doing? Hey, are you been eating my carrots? Look. Yes, you have been. You have been eating my carrots. Look at that right there. You are a thief. Are you the carrot thief? It's the carrot thief. Don't be stealing any more of my carrots. Hey, come back here. Carrot thief. Are you wrecking my wheat too? You know what? You're done. No carrot thieves allowed. Okay, so we're gonna run out, get some sand here, and I think I'll just cut the video off here. There's no sense in you guys watching me gather up sand. I don't need too much here to get this thing started. All right, there we go. We got plenty there. All right, you guys, let's head back over and work on this little build. And I'm probably gonna have to take that little house out that's right there, or maybe add on to it. But I'm thinking of putting the water in right along here. This build uses water to, you have to have water next to where your sugarcane is growing, but I also use the water to move the sugarcane down to a hopper. So, I mean, you could do this with a lot of hoppers, and we certainly could make a lot of hoppers because we've got plenty of iron. But in this case, I'm just going to save on the resources. You don't really need it. Okay. So we're going to throw sand down there and block this in because that's where the water is going to go, right where that dog is. And I think I'll put some blocks behind this maybe just to make it look nice. Hey, you guys, you know what? I'm probably going to have to move you guys. Yeah. So it's going to be 8 blocks down here because that's how far. We'll probably put a hopper underneath there. Let's see what we got here. something behind this just to make it look nice. And let's see, I'll throw some sand right in there because that's where the sugar cane is going to grow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. That's perfect. Okay, great. That's where the water will end. Put the hopper off on the end. And you guys need to get out of here. Yes, I think I got to sit you guys down. Yeah, come on over here. Oh, you see that? Your brothers already knows what's going on. Look at that. He's being a good dog. Nice dog. Thank you. Good dog. And let's see if we can get the other guys. Oh, the puppy knows what's going on. Very good. Yes. Yeah, have a seat right there. Thank you. And, oh, I got to feed you pretty soon, don't I? Boy, you're looking like you're a little bit hungry there. Okay, so yes, that's where the sugar cane is going to go, right on top of those. And the water will go right in here. So let's get our water bucket out. Drop it right there. It should flow right to the end. Perfect. Excellent. Put the hopper underneath that. And we can throw our sugar cane right in here. That'll be good. And on top of these, we're going to put some blocks here. And then we're going to put some pistons right up on top of this. So I've got to take this out. You know, I don't think I'm going to do the whole build here. I think I'll just do, like, I'll show you the essential parts of it. Because, you know, you're going to make this fit into your world, or you'll learn, you know, you'll see how I would do it, or, you know, see a way to do it. Okay. So you don't need to use sticky pistons, because the regular pistons, if you put enough of kind of a delay on them, they'll clear out the sugar cane. You won't get any, you know, falling down in the sand. You'll be able to harvest all of it. Or we should be able to. Let's see how it works. Oh, it looks like I don't have quite enough pistons. I think I need... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go craft up some more pistons, I think. Right. Because I need 8 more. I only got 7. We can throw down the sugar cane, let it start growing now. That'll be good. So this is where we're just going to chop off the tops of it basically every time the sun goes down. Or comes up, depending on how we set up the... we're going to have a little monostable circuit. It's real simple. Okay, it just takes... I'm just going to use a design that has little repeaters. I'll show you that later. Okay, and we're going to close that. I think I'm going to put glass in the front, just so we can see it. And I'm going to want to put torches along here for now, just to... because the sugar cane will grow faster. Later on, we'll come back and put glass in there, I think. But yes, I think I'm short 1 piston here. I don't think I can make this thing sit there. No. Yeah, I'm going to have to fire it off here. Just like that. Perfect. Okay. And we'll just hit the side of that one probably, and we should be able to make the next one fit right in there. Yes, right there. Yeah. So we're just touching the side. Oops, that didn't work, huh? I'm too low here. Yeah. That's okay. Take that out. No, okay, good. Right there, excellent. Looks like I lost one out the back there. So I gotta go make up a couple of pistons. Oh, the sun's going down too. Okay. So maybe we'll run over and take another nap and set up our inventory to make a couple more pistons. And we should have most of this thing, most of the basic structure of this thing done in one more Minecraft day. Yeah, let's get rid of that rabbit that we collected up while we were rescuing our carrots. Clean up. Let's take a little bit of inventory out of here. We're not going to need any more sugar cane. And we definitely will need more sand. don't need that, but you know what? That's probably not the right chest to put it in. I've got a chest over here that I've been putting all the weapons, tools, and armor in. All right, so let's fire up a couple of pistons here. 1, 2. Okay. Take a nap. And in the morning, we'll, I think maybe we should make one more piston just in case. Yeah. Okay, a little extra one never hurts, right? Let's run around, place these 2 in, and we'll put the circuitry in the back. Now this little design, the circuitry that we're going to put up later on, we can use to drive other farms out here too, like melon farms or anything that you can run off of a daylight sensor. All right, so that's the basic structure of the pistons. So now let's go back and lay in the redstone wiring here. We're basically going to put alternate blocks and repeaters along here just to make sure that all the pistons, in order to drive a piston, you need to have redstone power in the block behind it. Now if it's an air block, it'll still work. So if you have redstone underneath, you know, like on the surface of the block below the, like those blocks right there, you know, if you had like reds on top of these 2 I'm placing right here, those 2 pistons on the bottom would fire because the redstone would be in the air, okay, behind that piston. Okay, so what we're going to do here is that one's going to have redstone on it, and then we're going to put oh, you know what, I need some more repeaters. Yeah, let's see if I can craft some up here. I'll throw down a crafting bench. Oh, you know what? I think I need stone. Definitely need torches to make repeaters. And the reason that the repeater is not highlighted now is because I need some stone. Okay, so let's run back. Grab some stone. I don't really want to put all these blocks in here until I see. It's going to be a block above like this right here, okay, and then the repeater underneath, okay, driving power into the block below it. Okay, we'll go back and I'll show you how to do that in a second. So yeah, we're just going to run back, grab some stone. Yeah, I was thinking about building this kind of a farm down right around my zombie spawner, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to run the daylight sensor down there, and I don't like using bud switches that much. I find daylight sensors to be more reliable, and the timing of the day-night cycle in Minecraft is pretty good for harvesting crops. I did, when I first built a sugarcane farm, I put like a 2-day counter, because harvesting it every day is not absolutely optimal, but it's pretty good. You know, it doesn't really matter much. Okay. So yeah, I actually put a kind of a complicated little counter on it, and that optimized the yield. But I quickly found out that I was getting more sugarcane than I could ever use. So this design is pretty straightforward. Okay, so we got plenty of repeaters now, and we'll just we're going to kind of alternate blocks and repeaters right here. So a repeater like this facing into a block. Okay, perfect. We only need about 4 of these. So it's going to power this block right here and put redstone on top of that, which will power the air behind the one above it. So then we'll power the blocks on the bottom and the ones on the top. Peter driving into that. Perfecto. Good job. I'm not sure what I need to do on the end over here. Let me think about that for a minute. I think I might have to put a repeater in there to power the block. I could probably just put a dab of redstone down there. You know. Okay. So, redstone here. and here. And that'll drive the top pistons. And we'll put blocks here. Excellent. So they'll all be have power to them. And then to test it out, I think what I'll do is I'll just put I have to craft up a lever maybe. So I'll put another couple of blocks over here just to do a little test run. Let me craft up the lever. I've been using levers a lot more lately than I used to. They're so cheap. I'm actually using the power of my rail systems now when I used to use torches all the time. Okay, let's fire it up. See if it works. See how the top and the bottom pistons are driven across. Looks pretty good. Let's go check out that end one. There's no way that one's across yet, right? Okay, good. So we need the power at the top and the bottom. I think I'm just going to throw a repeater down here because I know it'll work. But I think it might work with just redstone. Okay, and now put a block above it, and that'll drive both pistons. Ching. Right, yeah, good. Okay, that's cool. So, that's the basic structure. And I think what I might do, I'm not sure, I think I might cut this out now and kind of decorate the place up and then put in the monostable circuit and the daylight sensor. Let me think about that for a minute. Yes, I think I'm just going to cut the video out here. I'm going to build a little house around this thing. I'll put the circuit together. I think I'll just come back in a couple of minutes and give you like an overview of how this thing works. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. I built this little house here. I tried to keep it in the same kind of building style as the other buildings in the village, but I put a little flair on it here. A little glass on this side. I put the netherrack in the roof and lit it with flint and steel. Put some glass around it. The first floor is basically where all the monostable circuit is. And then in here is what we constructed before. There's the pistons that we placed down, there's the water trough, and the sugar cane on top of sand. And then I put glass blocks around it to make it so that the sugar cane wouldn't fall out. Oh, hey dogs, no laughing at me for falling off of there. Hey, what's the matter, guys? Jeez. Come on, Kelvin. So, I wish I had some glass blocks. I could take one out and show you. But right underneath there, I put in 2 hoppers. You only need to put in 1, but I just put in 2 for fun. We certainly have plenty of iron to make hoppers. And I'll go down underneath here and show you how those hoppers are aligned and everything. So, well, I guess I should take out this crafting bench, right? We don't need that anymore. I was using that during the build. So, the hoppers, one feeds into the other, and then underneath it there's another one. On that sand up there is where the sugarcane is planted, so I can't move those. But let's see, we'll dig under here and give you a look at this. So we got the 2 hoppers. This one, that one there is facing into that one there, and that's facing into this one here, and that's facing into the chest. And if you look real closely in there, you can see that the block above the chest is a set of stairs facing backwards. So that makes it so that you can open the chest. You can't put a block above a chest, obviously. So the chest opens up nicely. You can see we've collected quite a bit of sugarcane already. We've done one AFC session on this whole thing. I think I might expand this out later, put in another, maybe a melon farm or something based off of the same little circuit here that's on the floor. So here's how the circuit works. You got a daylight sensor right here, and when it's on, this signal is traveling along here into this repeater here, which is into the side of this repeater, which cuts it off. That's what that little gray rectangle is. So no signal is going through it. So when the sun is up, the pistons are not fired. Okay. And when the sun goes down and this thing shuts off, there's a long delay over here. Notice that these are 3 repeaters that are all set on full delay. And what that does is it sends a rather long signal into this thing, fires the pistons across, and then it shuts it back off again. So it's called a monostable circuit, which means you get a single pulse. That pulse travels up that little torch tower that we've got there and lights this block right here, goes across into the pistons that we built earlier. You can see the repeaters underneath that are driving all the pistons, so all the pistons will fire simultaneously. So there was a look down on top of the sugarcane that we planted earlier. All the pistons are sitting here. And I put torches on the other side there. The more well lit it is, the faster the sugarcane will grow. I think in the future I might come in here and put down glowstone or something like that, but I have none right now. Kind of limited on resources. There's our little netherrack ceiling. If you don't like looking at that, you can put half slabs down. So this was a fun and functional build. Yeah, the reason I wanted to make this thing is because in the future I definitely am going to want to enchant books, because enchantments can be added on to your tools and weapons by enchanting books and then using your anvil. Well, it would be nice if it was the end of the day here. I could show you how this thing operates. So yes, I'm going to be making a lot of books and trying to enchant up, put on multiple levels or different kinds of enchantment on my tools and my armor and everything. So that's a little daylight sensor looking at it from the outside. Notice that you don't need to have the whole daylight sensor sitting out on top of something. It works if, you know, indirect sunlight's coming on it. I use stairs to make the roof, and the windows are all panes, just blocks over there by where the sugarcane is, because you don't want it to hang up on the edge of a block or anything. So let's go back up here, and maybe I'll just set myself up over here and wait for the sun to go down so we can see if this thing actually works. If it does, we'll have infinite sugar. Okay, so the sun's just about to set. We're going to hang out here for another minute. You can see that in the course of a day, you get most of the sugarcane to grow up. And so you get a reasonably good yield with the daylight cycle. So there you go. The pistons all fire. And notice how long they're staying in. That's not really just because of the delay in the repeaters. It's also because the signal from the daylight sensor is kind of weak. And so as a result, there's still a signal going across into the little tower that we built down there. Now notice how all the sugar has fallen into the trough because we held those pistons in for so long. There's nothing glitching out or, you know, hopping around or anything like that. So now, as long as this chunk is loaded, we'll be generating sugar. Notice how with the daylight sensor shut off, there's no daylight, there's no signal coming through here. So again, the pistons are retracted. So we basically just got that one pulse, and we'll get that every time the sun goes down. Okay, so now I think I'm going to run back and hop in the bed, let the sun rise again, and make sure that circuit's running right. Now, if you were down, you know, in the mine or at the base that we've got set up around that spawner, this chunk will be loaded, of course, and that thing will be running around the clock because we've put enough torches in there to keep it lit. Uh oh, geez, I hear an Enderman. Oh man, I'd really like to catch an Enderman. Oh man, that'd be great. Wow. Okay, let's go down and see if our little circuit's going here. Yes, looks like we got a little redstone coming out of there, a little light. Okay, great, that torch is lit. Yes, perfect. Okay, so you can see that the signal's coming in here, but it's cut off because that repeater's got a signal coming into the side of it. Excellent. This thing is going to run fantastic. And now it's basically set it up and forget about it. Okay. More sugar than we can use. Hey, what's that guy doing swimming in my farm over there? Hey, Slim. Hey, don't be trying to put some weight on by eating my food. Jeez. Man. Did Hey, yeah, we messed up one of my little wheat here. We got some seeds. No worries. Yeah, I haven't really come up here and harvested this much, but I think I'm going to have to, because I might need some more leather pretty soon. Oh, I definitely want to try to get, hey, got to get that. Oh, no, I got to throw something away here. Maybe I'll just throw out this. Yeah, I'd rather have the arrows, boy. Arrows are something we're going to need until we make a grinder. Yeah, I don't need that. That's good. Okay, no worries. Wow. Well, we have nearly finished everything we need to do to become a squire. We built this iron mine. We protected the villagers. We've captured a spawner. And we've built an enchanting room. So now what we must do is find out what it takes to become a knight. So in the next episode, I think we're either going to go get Flying Cloud and bring him back here, or we're going to do some serious diamond mining. This is Kelvin of the Arch, and I'm signing out.